Hello everyone, I'm Symes, and with me as usual is Robin.
Hello there.
And you see I've got us both in on the screen here, rather than deciding to scroll down and then forgetting to do it. So, welcome everyone to EU4, wherein I must correct a foolish mistake that I made.
Oh yeah.
In the last episode. Because you know how I hired an explorer for my boats?
Yeah.
I didn't actually put him on the boats. So, which may go some way to explaining why the boats didn't find anything. Because
I reckon
there was nobody on them with a telescope. Or something, I don't even know. Oh look, it says Explorer ready now, that's good, isn't it? So yeah. So that's like sailing around near Greenland, all the sailors are looking at each other and shrugging, going, I don't know. So there's supposed to be some guy here. I don't know where he is. I think there's land over there, it's hard to tell. I'm not an explorer, so I don't know.
Yeah.
So now that I've corrected that, when those boats are fully repaired, I'll send them out again.
Good stuff.
Meanwhile, in France, no wars.
No wars?
No wars.
Oh.
France has a truce right now. And I was like, they have just come out of a war, so maybe now's the time to strike. But then I'm thinking, no, I'll just be humiliated again.
Well, I'm just about to finish off Morocco because my truce runs out in December.
So you're going to do that. So, I don't know if you'll be able to eat them all, but you'll probably be able to eat half of them at least.
I'll get the tastiest bits.
Yeah, well, the tastiest bit is Marrakesh, and you're surrounding that already.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I've got my lads waiting.
Yeah, waiting to go. I'm recovering from the attrition mistake of last week as well.
Yeah, I haven't actually got any manpower, but
yes, that's the other thing. I've got plenty of manpower. I'm 8,000 off my limit right now.
I'll go hire some mercenaries.
Oh, expensive.
Not that bad.
Just remember to unhire them again when you're done.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, when you've got an explorer on the fleet, there's even a little icon on the fleet on the outliner that tells you there's an explorer on them. But no, I had so many opportunities to notice it last time, didn't notice it at all. Noticed it in the edit, went, ugh, such an idiot. All right, let's move on, shall we?
Yep.
Oh, by the way, the end date for the Iberian wedding event is 1530, so we're done. That's not going to happen.
That's a shame.
You're going to have to form Spain the traditional way by murdering. I need to start another debate in Parliament.
Yeah.
Restrict imports, gain mercantilism. Yeah, that one seems like a good one. Let's go with that one. I need to bribe people, obviously. Bribe the MP of Gloucestershire with 66 ducats. And, I have to give them... Oh, I can promote meritocracy in Oxfordshire, which costs me 1 mercantilism. So I get a net gain of 1 mercantilism. Okay, I suppose. Or I could use military support, which... I wouldn't use military support because that's only 8 military power. But I still need 1 more. I think I need 1 more MP.
So how do I find if I'm Morocco? I think I've got. I'm allowed to just go straight in, aren't I?
There we go. You should have a casus belli of them being infidels.
Yeah.
So I mean, if you right-click on them, then or on you rather, then you'll get a list of your CBs in your little list down the side.
Oh yeah.
Have Holy War casus belli on Morocco and Tlemcen.
Yep.
So yep, you can just go in. Because they're infidels, and it is your job to bring them righteousness and pointy hats.
Yep.
so let's go with the righteousness and the pointy hats. Let's move on. How are my ships doing? Oh, they've stopped being repaired now. I'm going to send them off to Norway, and then actually into the bit of sea that I thought was land because I couldn't sail into it. It wasn't that it was land, it was that I didn't have an explorer, so I couldn't do any exploring. Right, so that's actually happening now. I'm exploring for real. Ooh, cheap iron. Well,
Are you actually uncovering stuff?
they're just
Ooh.
about to. They're about to uncover. Yes, we've uncovered Greenland. It is an uninhabitable wasteland, as expected. But we know it's there now. Wait,
Hooray!
great. I'll do some more exploring into the sea. See if
Truce expired. Here we go. Here we rock.
Ooh, if I can get over to the east coast of the Americas and explore there, that would be good. But I don't think I can colonize there because I think it's too far away. Are you warring? Are you about to war?
I'm just about to. Yep. Declare war.
Ooh. War were declared. Castile declared war upon their new enemy, Morocco. Yes, the new enemy.
New enemy.
Yep. Never been their enemy before.
Portugal will actually help me out. Oh, go on, it'll be fun.
Well, and call them to arms.
Yeah.
May as well.
Yep.
Oh, I've got Norwegian separatists in Shetland. Right, I'm just exploring some more coast here.
I need to split this army up, actually.
Being careful
It's
not
too
to
big.
go out into the open ocean too much.
Yeah.
My ships are at like 89% now. So they're good for the exploration and the returning at the moment.
Ooh. No, my ship's just won a battle on the coast.
Oh, is that an actual? Because there's a chunk of Greenland here which is terra incognita, whereas the rest of it's been revealed already, which means it might be a province, but I don't know. I don't know if you can. Ooh, bit of wasteland there. I keep deselecting my ships by clicking on them again because I'm a fool. All right, we're at 77%. I probably want to return home fairly soon.
77% what?
65% now armor on my boats because they're getting attrition from being at sea.
Alright.
So I'm going to start mooching them home because the attrition gets worse the longer you're at sea.
Oh, it's going to be close. Bugger.
Look, spring. I will need to sail up and down this coast a few times because otherwise I'll.
Yay!
Hurrah!
I just won the Battle of Morocco. I can retreat right into.
Yeah, these ships desperately need repaired now.
Siege Marrakesh is over. Excellent.
Hopefully they'll get home.
I'm going to send my lads in to go and finish them.
Yikes! High
That's
naval attrition.
54% war score.
Phew, they're home and being repaired. So yeah, so I got as far as some wasteland, which I think is northern Canada.
Morocco just offered me peace. Screw them.
How much of it? Well, France has embraced colonialism. Good for France.
Yeah.
So you've occupied Marrakesh. So they're probably a bit miffed about that already. So, oh no, don't keep killing us, please. I like.
Yep.
On the contrary, I will keep killing you. Yeah. Doesn't seem to be a lot they can do about it, apart from beat up Portugal's navy, which is what they're currently doing.
Yeah, which is kind of handy, me bringing Portugal in, so they're sinking their ships instead
Portugal's
of mine.
Soaking up some damage for you. But Portugal seems to be turning the tables there.
Yeah.
They're doing very well. What's the naval composition? Oh, the Portuguese ships are all large. That's why they won.
And they just sunk them.
Yep,
Excellent.
Portugal won because they had large ships there. Successful Portuguese naval thingness.
I'm on 72% war score.
Norway's mooching around the Faroe Isles. I don't know what's going on there. Ships being repaired. Nearly done. I can send them back. They can go. They can go out further this time, but because it takes a long time to get into a zone that you haven't explored, and because I've explored more zones, then it'll take them less time to traverse those zones. But
there's some random battle going on to the south of Morocco.
It's still the time at sea thing that's the big problem for me. Really? I can't see anything. It's all terra incognita to me. Like everything south of Dra is terra incognita as far as I'm concerned. So I can't see what's going on there at all.
But I can see some Moroccan armies down there. There's a Tuat or whatever it is.
Is that the blue one?
I'll soon find out about it.
Is that the blue one? I can see a blue border, but I can't see anything else.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. And one last territory to go.
Foreign contacts expired. So is that all of Morocco then?
I'm just getting the last one now.
Yeah. Right.
And then they're mine basically.
And then they're 100% defeated.
Yep. They are so defeated.
They're like so
They're like
defeated.
the most defeated.
They're like
Yeah.
the defeatedest.
Yeah.
Right, I'm gonna get some mercantilism from the Pope.
They're the best at being defeated.
Yeah, nobody's better than them. Right, my ships are fixed. It is time once again for the exploring.
Hooray!
New trade research is heretical.
Ooh.
Blimey. I don't want to lose Diplo power, so I'll go losing prestige instead. So, off my boats go again.
And there we go. 100% war score.
Hurrah!
Right.
How much of their stuff can you have?
Yep.
I mean, Marrakesh, absolutely, unquestionably, you should take that.
Yeah. So, probably a few of them.
I mean,
I'd
I'd take Seuss as well. But Marrakesh is very valuable, which will be
Yeah.
why you can't take everything. But I'd go with Seuss as well, because that's worth 12 if you can.
Yeah.
And after that, and Tafilalt is worth 12 as well. And beyond that, the rest of them are all cheap, so...
I might take Dra, that's got a city in or something.
I've got a fort in it.
Yeah, it's got a city or something. It's got actually they all have just different icons.
No, they've got
I'm
regimental camp, barracks, mosque, and a workshop in there.
Right, I want Infini because that's down south. Finish us off my border. And I want Dra for the border.
Okay.
Still going. Is there anything I can't take?
Well, don't forget to take all their money as well.
Right,
That's
so I can
very
take
important.
everything except Tafat if I want.
What's
So
Tafilalt?
it says dumps that and
Oop, Tafilalt is there.
yeah,
Yeah, right. Enough.
that sounds good to me. And give me all your cash.
I
So
can
139
have a new
ducats.
idea. Overseas exploration plus 50% colonial range. I want that. Take it. Trade efficiency plus 10%.
Right.
Morocco's quite small now.
Yeah.
Castilian Maghreb. Big enough that I can actually read the writing on it.
Right. I've probably got a bit more cash coming my way now.
A bit more. I mean, there'll still be sort of unrest and everything. Pushing your...
Corruption's growing. Exiled armies.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
We've got armies
Yeah,
in Morocco.
Yeah, that's because they wouldn't fit there.
Right,
They were too big.
Yeah, so I managed to reach the west coast of Greenland, and the ships are at 95% now, which is much better than they were before.
Yeah.
So I'm going to keep poking at Canada here.
Blame Canada.
So see if I can get eyes on a land province that I can take. But I don't know if this is actually. Yeah, it says Terra Incognita, so I think I need to drop a conquistador on it, or explorers are mainly for exploring sea zones. You can explore land zones on the coast sometimes by sailing past them with an explorer, but you don't always get to see what's there. So it's more about finding somewhere where you can land a conquistador and going from there.
Yeah.
Which is irritating, because if this is a province on the west coast of Greenland, I want to have it so I can extend my colonial range. But if I have to have a land a conquistador on it to actually find it at all, that's going to be irritating. Nevertheless, we shall see what happens.
I'm just sending in the people with hats.
Obviously, yes, very important. I mean, that was a relatively simple one. You could probably have a go at Tlemcen as well if you wanted to. Like right now.
Yeah.
Bearing in mind you don't want to overextend, but you probably could. If you wanted to. I mean, it's up to you, really.
Yeah.
Far be it from me to be a warmonger by proxy.
You're getting war vibes.
So I haven't had a war of my own for a while. I'm starting to get the shakes, but if I can vicariously have wars through you, it won't be so bad. Something in France right now, speaking of war. Not a lot. They're certainly not at war. I could declare war on them, but it probably wouldn't be a good idea.
How are these guys? What do they think of me?
I really need to keep an eye on my boats because I don't want them to sink. You know,
No, you don't want
them
that.
sinking would be bad, so I don't want that. Right, I've uncovered a whole massive wasteland in northern Canada, so I suppose that's good. Let's find some more coastlines. See what else is here. Ships are still at 94%. That'll drop a bit once they go into this previously unexplored territory. Yep. So, and I don't know if these are actual provinces I can go in, or if they're just other bits of wasteland that are different. I think they might be provinces. So maybe I can, you know, sneak in there and plant some colonies. That would be nice. But I still don't have any visibility on a colony I can potentially land a colonist on, which is irritating. And I still don't know if I actually even can, if I have the colonial arrange for it. And now my ships will have to come home because they've been at sea a long time.
I just realised I need to get rid of my mercenaries.
Yes, that's probably a point. But I think I can probably land conquistadors on there, but that means getting conquistadors over there and doing that. And there's a colonial regions thing, but wasteland seems to just show up grey anyway, so I don't know whether I can colonize there. Annoying. Alright.
Trying to work out how to see if about getting an explorer.
Yeah, you just hire them from the military screen like you do.
I think I've got one. He's got like a funny hat.
If he's got a funny hat, then he's a conquistador, isn't he? Yes, you do have a conquistador because you assigned him to your army the other week.
Yeah.
So he's a land explorer, and that's what you want.
Yep. And he's off. He's going.
Yeah, so
he's going to the south. So go and have a look.
Of, Morocco.
Yep.
There. Well, that'd be interesting. My ship's getting beaten up again. No, ships don't die. Run for the Irish coast. This may not go well. Across the Atlantic. Oh, wow, 101% now. This isn't good at all.
That's not good.
They arrive in Connaught, one of them at 10%, one of them at 14%, one of them at 1%.
Oof. Well, you're lucky you got there.
I don't know if they actually die if the attrition gets too high. They may not. It may just go down to 1% and stay there. Because obviously when you're at 1%, you don't want to get into a fight because you're going to die immediately. Right, I can pass some acts. Do I want to do that? Declaration of Indulgence, Conventicle. I don't know if I do.
So my dude is now standing
Discover North America is my mission. So I'm going to take that.
I'm trying to work out what my dude can do. He just doesn't seem to be doing anything.
Well, you just march the army in. That's what you do.
Yep.
And then that's because if you didn't have a conquistador on that army, you wouldn't be allowed to march it into there.
Ah, okay.
So that's what he does. He lets you explore.
Ah, discoveries have spread to us.
Yes, discoveries have spread to me as well. Contas, yes, bits of whatever, chunks of South America from Portugal. I need to.
So how do I actually explore? I mean, my guy's standing in the middle of the desert, but nothing seems to be happening.
Well, it's presumably if you click on that province, then because you can walk into it, so it's a province.
Uncolonised land.
Yes, nobody owns it. You've discovered that uncolonised land, so you can plant a colonist there. The thing to look out for with that is that there will be natives potentially, and they won't like your colonist. So
I haven't unlocked colonists yet. So
no, you've got exploration, but you don't have colonisation yet. But
what you can do?
Go
anywhere else from here.
No, because south of there is an actual country. Because they've got a colour, so there's an actual nation there. So, and
I can send a diplomat.
You can ask them for open borders, but I think there's countries all the way down below, but you can still explore them.
Yeah.
Even though it belongs to someone else, you can still explore it. You know. But yeah, you could send a colonist to that once you unlock them.
Yeah.
And you send an army there as well because natives can uprise, and you don't want that. France is not at war with anyone, disappointingly, nor is Provence. I can get a new idea. I'm going to pause this just a sec. Economic ideas. Yearly inflation reduction, 0.1. That seems like a good thing to get. Yeah, I'm not too far behind on admin tech, so... Where's my inflation looking anyway? It's 1.27%, but now it's just going to go down all by itself. That's nice. Right. Yeah. So, boats. Provence is claiming Hampshire. Damn them. That province you explored, I have not. The discovery of that has not spread to me. So, as far as I'm concerned, it's still terra incognita. I can't see it.
Yeah.
So,
it's not much I can do there.
Well,
there's some people to the south which I'm making like me a bit more.
Yes. What you're basically going to want to do, I guess, then is get a colonist.
Yeah.
Which is going to come from ideas, but because you have access to explorers already, you don't need exploration ideas. You could get expansion ideas instead.
Yeah.
And they're in a different group, I think. So let me just pause it again. We'll have a quick look at them. Exploration ideas is a diplomatic group, and expansion ideas is an administrative group. And the first thing in expansion ideas is a colonist. And it gives you more merchants as well, expansions, so that's kind of useful that way. Exploration is more about being able to actually do stuff. On the other hand, if you want colonial range, maybe exploration is still a good idea for you. Because expansion ideas doesn't give you any additional colonial range, so if you can't reach somewhere to colonize it, then you might want exploration as well.
I've got trade ideas at the moment.
Well, I'm not saying you should ditch those, it's just like planning ahead.
Yeah, I'm not ditching my my god ideas.
No,
they're doing me well.
They're proving very useful for you right now.
Yeah, all conversion, which is the plan, really.
I mean, as your technology levels go up, then your ideas, your access to as your technology levels improve, your colonial range goes up anyway. That's what I was trying to say. So eventually you'll be able to reach without needing the additional range brought to you by exploration, because you'll have the range anyway. I'm going to look and see if I can find North America. I'm sure it's here somewhere. I think technically I actually already have found it, but... sail into this unknown sea zone over here.
Ooh, something's going on in Aragon. There's someone's attacking them.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Let's pause and have a look. Where's Aragon?
Pretender rebels.
Oh, they've got rebels, yeah.
Yeah.
So that's not actually super interesting, because all it potentially means, even if the pretenders win, is that there'll be a new king installed. So it's not like they're...
It's screwing them up for a little bit, though.
It's messing them up for a bit, but it's not like they're separatists or anything. That would be entertaining. But
yeah,
like Sardinian separatists who fight for the freedom of Sardinia. That would be fun, but they're not. So, bah.
No.
Alright, well, I'm going to have a quick look at France again, because I'm obsessed. Nope, all still boring. Back to my boats. That's what I'm just going to be staring at a boat in the middle of the sea for ages from now on. So this is kind of eastern... Ooh, aha! Nascapi. I can see some terrain. And yes, uncolonized land, which I can send a colonist to. Haha! The colonizing of Canada begins now. It's very cold. But yeah, I can get from my holdings, which is Britain, to the very eastern coast of Canada. I can actually reach with colonists, which I didn't think I'd be able to. Nascapi I can do that with as well. So that's good.
Well, my next mission is remove Morocco from the map.
That's not going to be hard.
Nope.
Right,
I just have to wait a bit.
This has a Strait, goes to Belle Isle and Chisdeck. Wintry thing. So this is probably an okay. They don't seem... the natives aren't very aggressive or ferocious. So what I'm going to need to do is get an army over here. In order to protect the colonies from any uprising natives. And start colonizing. Yes. expand the empire. So, let me arrange some stuff here. Does these boats need... They need repaired, these ships. Why aren't they not being repaired? I'll park them in Dogger Bank and repair them. Yeah, and I think they're obsolete as well, so they need to be upgraded. So I'll do that first. But the natives don't seem very fierce or aggressive here. Yeah, there's to be a 0% chance per month of a native uprising, so I might as well just send the colonists now. Because it doesn't look very likely that there'll be any native uprisings. So he'll be there in 195 days. So I'm going to send my explorer ships home, so that they won't be sitting out in the open ocean for 195 days dying. That probably wouldn't be very good. And yeah, I can make a start on... And what I'll probably need to do then is get a conquistador going, so they can start marching around on the land and find out what's there. Yeah. So the transports, I'm going to upgrade them, because they need to be upgraded. It's only the heavy ships that are actually getting upgraded. Should I hire a court painter? I think I should.
Court painter?
Yes. Lately, we've been looking for painters or artists to try to adequately capture the glory of our queen. As it happens, a painter offers services to us just this morning. We should totally hire him. Get 10 prestige and 50 admin power.
That'd be nice.
Yep, hiring him. Right, I have a bunch of cash. I should buy some more stuff. Any more churches? Anywhere else need a church? I don't know where else good for a church, really. A workshop. Oh yes, workshop is much better. One in Edinburgh. On that. On that. On that. On that. Marvellous. Even more money.
Portugal's going all out in
right.
America.
So I'm just going to pause for a sec while I arrange my fleet here, because the carracks are being repaired, or upgraded rather, but I just need some cogs for transporting troops with. So I'm going to split this fleet and put 6 cogs into it. I'll move the 6 cogs up country a little. I'm going to move this 2,000 men army up there, and I'm going to bump the numbers of the army up a bit by buying more infantry.
There's a Bohemian fleet stooging around you.
Yeah, they're probably doing their they're probably protecting trade in the area. They have an interest in the area as well. 1, 2. Should I get some cavalry? Yeah. Right. How's my force limit looking? I wasn't even paying attention. Oh, I'm over my force limit. Good job, Simons. Should probably cancel some of those. Dear. Right. I'll detach. I was thinking I would detach some horse, but maybe I don't think I want to do that. Let's go with just 4,000 men for now and see how it goes. Right. I'm set again. You're prepared to wipe Morocco from the map. I still apparently haven't fulfilled my mission of discovering America. Oh, it's have at least one province in the northeast region. Oh no! Yeah. Frederick is now the heir to the throne because my king died.
Nope.
Stability dropped. Oh, Frederick's got no admin power at all. That's going to be annoying. Yeah. French heretics did nothing while I was supporting them, so not really that interesting. France still isn't at war with anybody, disappointingly. I'm going to keep my exploration fleet wandering around over there because they can still potentially find more coastal provinces to land on. Ooh. Natives are encountering our colonies. We could repel the savages. We could present a trade proposal. We could allow them to live in peace. Oh, let's present a trade proposal. Again, 1 base tax there. Be good. So now you can see, I don't know if you can see actually, on northeastern Canada, there's a province turned red.
I cannot see Canada at all.
You can't, it's all big, just big and grey.
Yeah, I can see plenty of South America.
You can probably see more of it than I can.
Yeah.
Because being next to Portugal, news
Portugal.
spreads to you.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a Regency Council in Provence now. So their ruler died and they don't have an heir. If that's useful in any way. Maybe if they didn't hate me. Right, so Cape Ray is now being colonised. There are... Yeah, William Bedford, my colonist, is there. There are 10 settlers there. There needs to be 1,000, so it'll take a little while. 20 a year, it says. But I think that can change, and it'll probably be more than that. Anyway, let's move on. So I'm getting my little exploration army together soon. Let's move too far. I'm going to need a conquistador with them as well, I think. I already have too many military leaders. But because I've got a colony here now, I think I can repair the ships there, so I don't need to stooge them all the way back to Ireland to do it. And also, mooching around in the sea by there doesn't count as being in the open sea anymore because there's an active colony there, which is very useful. Right, let's get this army on board. Attached to transport. Send transport ships over the sea.
We have matchlock muskets.
To Cape Ray. And yeah, my ships aren't taking any damage hanging around near Cape Ray now, which is cool. When's your truce expiring? It's not for a while. Okay,
No, not for a bit.
I'm so impatient. More wars. Urgh.
Yeah. 1553.
Yeah.
Quite a while.
So I'm a little bit, as far as that goes, I'm kind of hemmed in, but I'm going to do some colonial expanding instead. And I'm going to just wander the ships around on the coast to try and spot some more provinces. My cogs are arriving in Cape Ray. Them into there. What's that? Something's just popped up. It might be... oh, casualties. I think it's the... Yeah, it's the ship, the troops that got unloaded. Because attrition affects troops being carried across the ocean as well.
Yeah.
So they need to be reinforced again, but it's fine. Now that they've arrived in where they were going to go to. So I need to maybe think about sacking one of my generals so I can hire a conquistador. That seems like that might be a useful thing to do.
I've got military access through that place in the south now.
Hurrah!
So
I've discovered North America.
Hey!
At 25 diplomatic power, colonial enthusiasm until 1546, giving settler chance plus 5% and global settler increase of plus 25. So settling will happen much more quickly now.
That's handy.
I can get the Spanish square.
Ah, yes.
If I want to.
That's my next tech.
I might be a little bit ahead of time on that. I might leave it for it.
I'm on 11, but that's a... Yeah, I need to get all that.
Yes, I'm 11 as well, but the current penalty is plus 25% because I'm 3 years ahead of time with it. Right, you turn Cape Ray into a city, which means Cape Ray is no longer a colony. So yeah, totally get that. Right, so I'm going to look at my military leaders, of which I already have too many. There's only 3, but it's too many apparently. Oh, because I hired that admiral, and she's a really good admiral. I don't really have much of a use for her. On the other hand, I don't really have use for this general either, because none of my armies are fighting, so...
No. There's France, not being attacked.
Not being
at all.
invaded by me. It's like weird. What's that about? I could declare war on them. It'd be so easy.
Nothing would go wrong.
Bohemia would join in, but also all of their allies would join in too.
Yeah. Bohemia's pretty bloody big now.
Bohemia's quite chunky, yeah.
Yeah.
There is still a great deal of temptation there, but I might concentrate on my colonisation situation instead. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to dismiss the general that I have by unassigning him from the army that he's on, because it's cost. I have a maximum of 2 leaders and I have 3, so it's already costing me. So dismiss Stephen Boscawen and hire a conquistador, Geoffrey Hastings, and I shall assign him to the army that's across the ocean.
Oh, I didn't know you could spend culture points to change admin points to change culture.
Oh yeah, you can. You don't necessarily have to. It depends on how many different cultures you've got. Because you can also just promote additional cultures within your country, and then you don't suffer the penalties anymore.
Oh, how do I do that then?
If you go to government, which is the second tab on your country view, then that'll show you accepted cultures and non-accepted ones, and what the percentages are in your country. I have 2 of 3 promoted cultures, so I should probably promote Scottish.
So I'm going to promote Moroccan as an accepted culture.
It will cost you Diplo to do, but
yeah, but it's really worth it, because then the entire area is all accepted.
Yeah, accepted.
Well, mostly.
And you will lose the penalties associated with having a non-accepted culture.
Yeah. That's quite good.
Scottish is in the same culture group, so the penalties are reduced. So it would probably still be beneficial to promote Scottish, though, because it is 11% of my country. So yeah, I'll go with that. Right, so I've got a conquistador on this province now, so I can start exploring. I might bump up my army maintenance a little bit, because they may be hostile natives, and I don't want them to kill my armies, so I'm going to put it up a bit. And yeah, good stuff. Where's that Bohemian navy you saw? Ah, somewhere. Alright, I'm ready to unpause again if you are.
Yeah.
Unless something exciting happens over where you are, I'm going to keep looking at North America now, because that's where I'm exploring and stuff, and I'm going to keep an eye on everything over here, like these ships which I've been neglecting, which have been sitting, getting attritioned, so I'll park them up for repair. Right, yes, so the Conquistador has walked into an uncolonized province next to Cape Ray, which is great, and Chisdek is visible to me now as well. So I can move them onto the land, but I don't know if they can... Yeah, let's move them to there. Keep exploring. It's all good. Yeah, there's a lot of places I could... There's actually a couple of different provinces here. Lose 5 army tradition. Boo. I can embrace colonialism. It'll cost me 1,500 ducats to do it.
That's a lot.
It is. I do have 2,000 though. So, you know. There was a battle in Chisdek, and I won. So, yay. Yeah, I'm going to embrace that and cut my technology costs by 41%. So
that's quite nice.
Good. Yeah. And now, oh look, I can invest in new technology. I'm surprised. The Spanish square now costs a lot less. Denmark is no longer a valid rival for Great Britain. I wonder why that is. I have too few rivals. Oh no. Let's go back to... Why is Denmark no longer a valid rival? Are they too small? That seems weird. But I'm not allowed to have them as my rival anymore.
Weird.
So it seems so I have to pick someone else. But Provence is rivaling me, so I may as well rival them, because the other options are Bohemia and Castile, and I don't really want to choose either of them. And I'm embargoing Denmark, I need to cancel that. And I need to embargo Provence instead. Right, done.
I'm just doing a few things myself at the moment. I'm just sorting out some armies.
Yep.
I'm trying to work out whether I'm allowed. No, I can't quite upgrade my. Infantry yet.
Oh right, no.
No, I need the next level.
It's ahead of time, is as
Yeah.
well as the thing, so it'll cost you more military power to do it than it otherwise would. Look at that. Oh, I don't. It's weird to me. I mean, it makes perfect sense, but it's also odd. Because I've got all of this new land that I'm looking at potentially to colonize. I can see, was it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 reachable land provinces that I'm not currently colonizing, and a seventh one which is currently terra incognita, and there's another few down the coast I'm now seeing. This all, I guess it's Newfoundland. What will eventually become Newfoundland?
Portugal's going mental on the south.
Yeah, Portugal's big on
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
big in
6,
South
7,
America.
8, 9, 10 at least.
All right. Well, I can see a couple. I can see like the coast of Brazil, and a little bit further south. So I can see Portuguese Brazil. Yeah. But I'm surprised Norway's not over here already, to be honest. But I don't care. Colonize everything. I mean, what I could potentially do is because your colonies will still grow even if a colonist's not there, but it'll be slower. So I could send the colonist to another province and start colonizing that as well, which will make it more expensive, but obviously means nobody else can colonize it. Because colonial maintenance costs 2 ducats per month per colony.
That's quite a lot.
Yeah. I can, however, at the moment, afford to do that if I want to.
You're rolling in cash.
I'm doing alright, actually. It's alright. Am I still giving you money?
I don't think so.
I was paying out subsidies, but it seems to have stopped. I don't know. I don't know if I can actually tell. Expenses. Diplomatic expenses. Yeah, no, subsidies have expired. How are you for money? Are you still poor?
I'm always poor.
Poor as a church mouse.
Yeah.
His wife has just run off with another mouse, taking all the cheese.
The cheese, yeah. That is me, really.
Alright, well... I can't give you lots of cash. I'm going to give you some cash.
That would be lovely.
There. Some cash. Every month for a bit.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. I mean, yeah, because I was expecting that the Iberian wedding would fire, so I was expecting you to be significantly better off than you are. So yeah, but you're working on that anyway.
I am, yeah. Well, I'm conquering most of the Africa at the moment.
Yes, because you're gonna. I mean, you can certainly take Tlemcen without too much difficulty. Tunis might be a bit of a problem for you, but
yeah.
But you know,
they've got a lot of troops over there.
I mean, let's have a look at Tunis as well. They're not actually allied with anyone though.
No.
Tunis. They have a truce with Jarid because they just beat them up, but they're not allied with anyone. So again, that was.
They also quite like me.
That you can change that. It's not a problem.
Oh yeah, yeah.
that can easily be changed.
Yeah. Maybe worth accepting there's a lot of Berber culture over there.
If you've got the spare slot for it, then maybe.
Yeah, not yet. Not yet.
But yeah, I mean, it's up to you. Conversion, whatever. I don't actually know. I don't know what's best, and I haven't got any additional colonists. But I am very tempted to just kick off an additional colony anyway. Like the most valuable piece of land in the area. I think there is an adjacency bonus for existing, for like colonizing next to land that you already have. I think you'll get an adjacency bonus because people just cross the border.
Yeah.
So it's a good idea to do that anyway. How is my colonies? It's going to take. It'll tell me somewhere the progress on the colony. It currently has 145 settlers and 500 natives. 20% chance of success. Where's the colony? Oh yeah, Colony Cape Ray, 145 people. It's not telling me when it's estimating to finish that though, so I don't know. Not for a while. It's 45 a year and there's 145 there, so... Anyway, I can move on. But it's nevertheless tempting, because as I said, the colony will still grow, it just won't grow as fast because the colonist attracts more people. However, I need to continue marching my conquistador around the place so he can find more stuff. Oh, some natives. We killed them.
As it should be.
Oh, I've maxed out on military power. I'm at 999, so I need to spend it or it goes to waste. So I could just buy the Spanish square now, be 2 years ahead of time, but I don't really have anything else to spend the military power on. Like, yeah, no, I'm just going to buy the tech, why not?
Go for it.
And now I can update to newer infantry. To the free shooters or the tercios.
Sound like some sort of band or something.
And we'll go with free shooters, I think. Marvellous. I have discovered another island, so that's good. Discovered Manicouagan, whatever. So I've got an unbroken chain of colonizable provinces down the east coast here so far, which is good because that'll take me into the more temperate regions further south, and then I can found the 13 colonies.
Hooray!
Oh, I have a choice here. I can either support architectural development, pay 226 ducats and gain 100 of each type of monarch power, or not support it and lose 5 prestige. I think I'm going to support it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that seems to be the thing that makes sense. Oh,
yep.
The Admiral died. Oh well. That means I'm not paying for him anymore. It was a her.
Need a new one.
It was described as he. Well, I wasn't really using him anyway. It's just, it was the one that I got for nothing. That was really good, but then was costing me military power every month because I had too many leaders. But then it didn't. And now, because I've just bought another Renko military tech, I can actually have 3 leaders now. So it's just all a pointless waste of time. Okay. Cape Ray is... Cape Ray's at 221 settlers now. If the natives do rise up, my conquistador and his army is quite a long way away.
Ooh.
Can you even see where they are?
No.
You can't see them at all? Okay. I was wondering about that because being allies, whether or not you could see them, but obviously you can only see them if you have visibility on the land that they're in. You said, ooh.
Yeah, I've got a new guy to employ.
Oh, right. The possibility of...
A famous chap.
Hiring a famous person for half price.
Yep.
I'm going to send my exploration boats. Should I send them up there or down here? I'll send them up there. Provence is no longer a valid rival for Great Britain. What is happening? Is it that they're great and I suck, or is it the other way around? I don't know. They only have 2 rivals. Oh, they're a duchy. They only have 2 rivals. It must be that I'm great and they suck. Yay! I need them. But right, so they're not my rival anymore. So now I have to pick another rival. There are only, but then it's either you or Bohemia. I don't want to do that with either. But I'm going to invest in the idea of debts and loans, which reduces interest. Or I could save the diplo. Oh, it's admin. I could save the admin power for the textile manufactory. Yes, I'm going to do that. When's your truce run out?
Not for a few years yet.
Oh, it's another It's another 11 years yet.
Yeah, that was a big one.
Who else are you going to have? You can have a war with Clemson. Go on. You know you want to. I've lost my humiliate rival CB. I'm going to have to cancel my embargo on them and all kinds of... Ugh. Whatever. So, over here...
Go to war, me, never.
Not you.
No.
Heaven forfend.
Yep.
I'm just going to continue exploring over here. It's... yeah, I am a bit surprised that there isn't anyone else over here yet. Well, I suppose 1542 might be early, but I don't actually know. Because Portugal's been, like, stooging around for ages.
Yeah.
Oh, Provence has just set Portugal as their rival, so I don't think... Well, Portugal might be big down in South America, but I don't know
It is.
how that compares power-wise, you know. Get the boats repaired again.
Just humming the... I feel like humming turning Japanese, except turning Catholica.
Okay. You could do that. Like, I won't judge... Well, I will, but... I will absolutely judge you, but, you know. Right. Oh, hello. There's a piece of terra incognita here which is not forest coloured, which means it belongs to somebody else.
Hooray!
So let's see who it is. I wonder.
I can make states.
Hurrah! So now what I'm wondering is whether this is a colony of somebody else or if it's a native country. And the only way to find out is to get my conquistador over there.
War me? Never.
Are you warring?
I might be.
Go on, war, get warring, do some war.
Oh, I don't think I've got any...
You're going to need to... oh, you are fueling up your troops again.
Yeah.
You don't have any...
I'm trying to see if I've got a CB against
You
them.
must have a CB against them. They're the infidels.
Oh, yes, they have indeed. Right, lovely.
Yep.
Just wait for my guys to go green and I'm going in.
Cool. I'm going to keep on looking at my exploration thing here. So unpause when you're ready. I'm not dealing with anything. So I'm going to send my conquistador over to find out what this land is. Oh, hello. Pequot. So yeah, I found Connecticut. So is that. So and that's a native country. So I think this probably is too. So there will be wars over here as well. Oh, Cape Ray has grown to the extent that it's producing trade goods now. Felt hats, brilliant.
Felt hats.
The price of fur changes by plus 35% until the 2nd of January 1821. Beaver fur is an excellent material for hat making. Keeps warmth and can hold its shape well enough even in rough weather and over long times. Rising demand for hats. Splendid. Oh, the Admiralty or the Royal Navy?
It's time for war.
Royal Army, Admiralty. I'm going with the Army, I think. End of religious turmoil in Salzburg. Ooh, Tlemcen, Holy War. Haha. Let me just instruct my boats to go home and then I'll come over. Oh, your ships are fighting theirs.
Yep. Now I need to buy a leader.
You're probably going to lose that naval fight. Ooh. How many boats do you have? Is that it?
Yeah, I haven't really been building anymore.
You need to be protecting your trade and your trade node. You'll get more money that way.
Yeah. That's alright. I need to come back so I can hire a general.
Yeah. You should probably because keep your light ships fleet up because you can protect trade in your trade node. That'll stop its money going to Genoa and you get to keep it. So you want to do that.
Yeah.
See, Morocco's got 7,000 troops now. They're going, you bastards. How dare you, sir? They say. Oh, what's this? It's it's a Kasputwit. It's a native tribe anyway. They are totemists. So, yeah, at some point I'm going to be declaring war on them. So, you know, once I get established in North America, there'll be plenty of natives to declare war on, so I won't have any. I'll be able to sate my desire for constant warfare by taking it out on the natives. How's Cape Ray doing? 431. What happens with this? I should probably mention what happens with colonies now. When you have enough colonies in what's called a colonial region, when you get 5 colonies in a colonial region, then they actually form their own country. They become a colonial nation, which is a lot like a vassal, right? And so that means you don't actually control them. And they've raised their own armies and all that kind of stuff, but they're a vassal, so they fight in wars with you and stuff like that, which is quite handy. This guy's expensive, but he gives me plus 10% tax.
That's nice.
That's probably worth doing, or it might at least balance out. He's got plus 2 admin power as well, so I'm going to go with him. Hopefully it'll cancel out. I don't even know. Additional 10% taxation. It doesn't cancel out, but it helps. So yes, so they'll turn into a colonial nation, and your armies and stuff will still be there. But every new colony you add and every province you capture will be assigned to the colonial nation rather than being directly controlled by you. Which only happens in colonial areas, which is the Americas mainly, and Australia, I think. Ooh, I've changed the culture in Bordeaux. It's now British, as it should be. Tlemcen's losing the war by the look of it. Even that naval fight over there isn't doing too well.
No, I've just won.
Yeah, you just beat them.
Yeah, I'm going to hire some more ships.
They do have 20 more boats off the coast, though. And you need to park those ships you have, otherwise they're going to get blown up. But yes, Tlemcen.
The independence for Seuss is about to kick off, unfortunately.
Well, they're not too far away. So I execute someone for treason, or let's execute them for treason. Haha! No mercy. Traitors, kill them. So what's my? I was just marching him around. Yeah. I can invest in a new technology. It's the flute! Finally! I can buy a flute. What do I get? Upgrade to galleys and cogs. Increase trade efficiency, increase trade range, more settlers. Excellent, definitely want that. Increased settler growth. Splendid. And the next level 11 Diplo tech is increased colonial range. So yes, colonizing and murder probably. Let's explore this some more. Oh, I found another native nation. They're all one province nations, the Native Americans, so it's not necessarily going to be difficult to kill them.
Yay, Marrakesh is now part of us.
Hurrah! Hurrah for you.
Yep.
I like the way, I don't know if you noticed, when there's some wasteland, like there's a mountain range in the middle of Maghreb there, but when you surround some wasteland, it colours it in your colour. So you don't get big patches of grey in the middle of your lovely yellow territory. It'll just count as part of it. It's quite nice. So if you were to take the terrain surrounding the Sahara there, the Sahara would all be coloured in with your stuff as well. So yes, and it would look much more impressive than it actually is. Which is, and you know, who doesn't want that? Who doesn't want to look more impressive than they really are? What's my force limit now? Still 82. Because I could do with some more men over here to have a North American sort of standing army. And I could ship one of my 3 26k armies over there, but it would take a while. How's your war going?
It's taking a long time to take
Oh,
that.
you're sieging them down, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a level 3 fort, and you've got 1 cannon, so yeah. So your cannon bonus will not be so great. You've got a +1 bonus for having a
I've
cannon.
got 2 cannons in there.
Hmm?
I've got 2 cannons.
Oh, you have? Yes. Sorry, your leader has a 1 siege skill. Sorry, you're absolutely right.
Are cannons helpful?
Cannons are helpful, but it's a progression. If you open the siege thing up, you can have a look at on your artillery bonus. 1 artillery gives you a bonus, but the next bonus is at 4.
Okay.
And the one after that's at 6. But you have a siege. Your leader has a siege pip as well, which is very useful. Which gives you a +1 on top of that. I can't tell how the siege is going, but I assume it's going moderately well.
I've now got 4 cannons in there instead.
Splendid. And I found another native nation. Let's keep marching across. Looks like there might be something a bit bigger over here. Oh, high naval attrition. No! Left my boats alone and forgot about them. Off the coast of Greenland. Right, I'm bringing them home. This looks like it might be a bigger country. I don't know who it is. It's green. It's not really very helpful. I can invest in a new idea. Not do it yet. It's the new technology. Oh, the textile manufacturer. Get that. But I can buy this economic idea. Or the textile manufacturing. I think I'll get the textile manufacturing.
And I think they're about to go down.
Hurrah! I can convert provinces to Catholic.
That's very nice.
Yes, Shetland's religious zeal at reformism has finally run out. So now I can convert them back.
I'm at 99% war score.
Hurrah!
That was crazy.
You should. I suspect they may not let you eat them at 99%, but once you get to 100, they probably will. They only have 4 provinces. It's just one of those things, you know.
I'm going to take the other one as well.
Because when you're at 99%, there's still some penalties for we still have an army and whatever. But
there we go.
But 100% is utter defeat, which means there are no penalties at all. So now you can.
Yep.
Now
I can have them.
You can eat them in their entirety.
I can indeed.
Yes.
And take all their cash.
And take all their cash, obviously. Haha, look at that. That's awesome. That's nice. I don't know how many provinces you have in North Africa now, but it's probably at least half as much again as you had in Castile.
Yeah.
Not all of them are as valuable, of course. But yeah, you should be getting some nice development there once the autonomy drops off. Should be getting some extra cash and stuff from them. That's nice. Well, with that stirring victory from you, that we should probably end it there.
Yeah.
Symes the Warmonger has munged no war.
Well, you certainly encouraged me, however.
I encouraged you in your murderingness.
My conquest of North Africa. I'm just going to keep stomping across there. Really.
Oh, look at all this. It's because I want you to be able to see all of this untouched virgin territory, completely uncolonized, many provinces, which I desperately want to own. It's like I want it all. I must have it. So because I'm moving down into northeastern, what would now be the northeastern USA, because Massachusetts and Connecticut are over here.
Yeah.
And Manhattan. So yes, take it all. Actually, I can see Manhattan. How much is Manhattan worth? It's okay. It's not brilliant. Is it in range? It should be, because I've got Cape Ray. Oh no, I don't have Cape Ray yet. So yeah. So now I can look at this. My colonial range is 552, and Manhattan is 608 distance away from Connaught. But once Cape Ray becomes a full province in my nation, then obviously that would be the nearest thing that would be much closer and I can colonize. Yes.
Which ship should I be building in order to protect my trade?
Protecting trade is light ships.
Like cogs?
No,
it's transport. Galley?
No, not galleys. Light ships are the second one.
Caravels.
Caravels, yes. Carracks are heavy ships. Caravels, light ships, and galleys and transports are galleys and transports.
Should make some of them.
Yep. Sounds good. And yeah, because as I say, your trade node, stuff goes forward to Genoa from there. So with more light ships protecting trade on your node, that will stop that happening. It's only 1.8 ducats going forward to Genoa at the moment, but still. But as North America develops, potentially some of the trade from there might come over your way. Not a lot of it from the very furthest north. That's going to the North Sea and Bordeaux mainly.
Yeah.
But further south, it starts going across to Seville. So, like from the Caribbean, obviously, and from I think like Florida, Miami, that kind of area. Yes.
It's all going quite well war-wise.
The Gulf of St. Lawrence trade node is currently has a trade value of 0.4 ducats in it. And 0.4 is being forwarded to Bordeaux. So I don't really want... I want it to go to the North Sea because then it arrives at my place. So I might have to put a merchant here. I've got any spare merchants. No. No, I have 2 merchants. They're both in use. Oh, we'll come back to it. So yeah, anyway, that's it for this week. I've successfully found America. Very pleased about that. Could have done it last week if I'd remembered to put my Explorer on my boats. But no. There was just a lot of very confused sailors sitting in the North Atlantic going, "Why are we here? It's very cold." And Robin's, yes, almost entirely crushed Morocco and polished off Tlemcen as well.
Yeah.
So,
Africa shall be mine.
Africa shall be yours. You can, as I said, you can probably take the fight to Tunis because they don't have any allies. So that should be relatively straightforward to do. You can't take them all over completely, obviously, but you can probably take a nice bite out of them.
Yeah.
That'll be nice. So, yeah, more of that next time then. More of me encouraging Robin to invade more countries while desperately trying to take over all of North America for myself. So yeah, tune in next time for more of that. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you then.
Toodaloo.
Bye.